Tonight on the South Today, airports across the South Island receive new fire trucks, but Dunedin's facing a parking problem. An old school abattoir in Milton is doubling as a museum, as well as paying homage to a special someone. And Canterbury's SPCA is hoping to find homes for lovable animals, including some large four-hooved ones. Kia ora, good evening. I'm Hannah Wilkins. Dunedin is one of 4 South Island airports to commission new firefighting trucks this week. The shiny yellow vehicles represent the state-of-the-art in firefighting technology, although parking may be a problem.
Meet Gordy, the brand new fire truck at Dunedin Airport. It's one of 4 key airports across the South Island which joined together to buy the new vehicles. The state-of-the-art appliance is powered by a massive 16-litre engine and can pump almost 10,000 litres of water in a minute. The airport's fire crew very happy to be replacing their old equipment.
Just like getting a new car, new toys. Firemen love getting new stuff, so having a new appliance is, it's just really cool.
The 11.5 metre long truck is currently parked up in a hangar while the fire station gets renovated.
These are a lot bigger than the current ones we have, so we're having to extend the fire station. So that work is underway at the moment.
Despite the enormous size, the new trucks have been designed to legally drive on the roads, which has a big advantage.
It effectively adds to the capability of the city of Dunedin to respond to various forms of emergency.
The team at Queenstown Airport also received their new truck this week. The head of Queenstown's emergency crew says the timing of the critical upgrade couldn't be better.
Flights have come back strongly and visitors have come back strongly, so part of the, like I said, the overall investment into the AES team is to ensure that the flying public are safe when they come to Queenstown Airport.
Invercargill completed the Southern List, commissioning their new truck with a karakia blessing by a representative of the local runanga. Across the South Today.
An SUV was badly damaged by fire earlier today on Dunedin's northern motorway. Firefighters from Willowbank Station were called to the blaze near Church Road at around 10:30 this morning. Firefighter Matt Hall was able to douse the blaze with a hose reel using an extinguisher to ensure there was no chance of the fire leaping back to life. Smoke was detected by a vehicle behind the SUV before they were able to pull themselves over to the side of the road. All occupants of the car escaped the fire unscathed. An old school replica abattoir has been built on the outskirts of Milton. It'll double up as a museum so people can see what a 1930s butchery was like, with the building also paying homage to a special someone.
It's like walking through a time machine. That's the feeling Rex Spence wants to give customers when they visit his replica vintage butchery. Spence first had the idea 7 years ago, but started the project in 2020 following his wife's death. He named it R&J Butchery in memory of his wife Joyce, who always supported his passion for butchery.
But I always liked it, and all my memories as a kid, I loved going into the butcher shops.
The self-funded passion project is based off butcheries from the mid-1900s and is identical to shops Spence grew up around. He's aiming to bring back the experience he had when he was a kid.
Of course, the supermarkets took over all the meat selling and all that sort of stuff, but there does seem to be some butchers out there trying to come back with, some things, so that's good.
It will officially open at the Toko Mariro A&P show early next month. The goal is to add more historic buildings, with a heritage village planned for the future. In Milton, the South Today.
A coroner's report into an accident near Central Otago 4 years ago has confirmed the car that crashed, killing 2 people, had already been reported to police. American tourists Felix Lai and Spencer Dow were travelling from Te Anau to Queenstown in November 2018 when their rental car collided head-on with a tour bus at high speed, killing them both. A coroner's report has revealed the vehicle had been reported to police 2 days before the crash for erratic driving, including overtaking on double yellow lines. Coroner Heather McKenzie says the accident was caused by overtaking in a no-passing area when it wasn't legal or safe to do so. 9 occupants of the tour bus received minor to moderate injuries, but all were wearing seatbelts. A group of keen Dunedin golfers are preparing to tee off on a marathon challenge.
The group are aiming to complete 4 rounds of golf, that's 72 holes, in just one day. Starting at sunrise and golfing until the sun goes down, the group of friends say it's a chance to work on their technique and raise funds for a good cause.
The purpose is to raise as much money as possible for the Cancer Society. Cancer affects everyone in some way, so we can do our part and raise some funds, and the group quite enjoys golf too, so that's a bit of a bonus.
Crowder says his team will hit the green at the Otago Golf Club in Balmacewen on the 16th of December and hopes other teams will get involved over the summer. In Dunedin, the South Today.
The SPCA is caring for more Canterbury animals than any other region in the country. And they're desperately hoping to find homes for their creatures, great and small, especially for some of the larger ones.
Meet Gilderoy Lockhart, a horse in need of a new home. He's named after a vain Harry Potter character, and just like his namesake, he sports a dashing hairdo. The Christchurch SPCA cares for more than 30 horses like Gilderoy, and looks after more animals than almost any other region.
I think that's probably because we have quite a range down here. As you can see, it's not just cats and dogs. We've got fish, we've got rabbits, heaps of horses, goats, you name it. So we've got a really wide range of species of animals that the community are helping us to look after.
The organisation believes building growth has led to more horses in need of a home.
Might be harder to find grazing at the moment than it once was, with all the subdevelopments going out in, those smaller little suburbs around the outside of Canterbury.
The SPCA is grateful for their many volunteers like Dawn Bella. Bella currently cares for Gilderoy and Julia on her Darfield property, and says it's helped her as well as helping the organisation.
I got bowel cancer a while ago, and I was very lucky that people helped me out looking after my animals when I couldn't, and so it's just kind of my way to give back a little.
While the SPCA feels all animals deserve a home, Cairns is reminding would-be owners it's a lifelong commitment. In Christchurch, the South Today.
Whai Yakane, still to come on the South Today. A Gore teenager prepares to kick off his football career in the capital, and Clyde hosts a glitzy annual awards event for those taking to the skies.
Hi, Lindsay here from Alex Campbell Menswear. We've opened another pop-up store in Invercargill. It's for a limited time. We're in D Street, 201, right beside the Lone Star. Come and check us out. We've got some fantastic deals for you. We've got moleskins, we've got every sort of shirt, worn ones, work ones, business, merino knitwear, jeans, trousers, you name it, the list goes on. It's such a big deal. Come and see us.
Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
Alex Campbell Menswear, pop-up store, D Street, Invercargill.
Hi, my name's Matt and I'm the Dines Group CEO. Dines is a company that's focused on selling logistics solutions to its customers. We're passionate about selling efficiency, and we've been selling efficiency for over 50 years now.
Hi, we're Age Concern Otago.
Age Concern Otago hosts a multitude of social activity, including indoor walks.
Tēnā koe, welcome back. St Peter's College pupil Dan Nelson is taking the first steps to kick off his professional football career.
14-year-old Gore teen Dan Nelson has been selected to take part in the Wellington Phoenix Football Club Academy next year. The academy prepares young players for the Australian A-League. He'll attend St Patrick's College Silverstream and will board at the school's hostel, as well as training with the club after school.
It's pretty exciting, big opportunity. I'd like to be a professional footballer and play in the Wellington Phoenix first team.
Nelson says playing and training in the academy can lead him to fulfilling his dreams. His sights set on playing for the All Whites. He's recently played in the Southland United under-15 team and was identified as an under-17 All Whites player of interest. Matilda Licensing Board members approved a grant of more than $3,000 towards the academy's fees, helping Nelson to achieve his goal. In Gore, the South Today.
It was an evening of glittery trophies and sharp uniforms as the Alexandra 50 Squadron met in Clyde on the weekend.
Do your duties. Boom!
Air cadets gathered from around the Alexandra area for their annual awards ceremony on Sunday. Unit Commander Jill Checketts said there was amazing support from the community for the Alexandra Air Training Corps Squadron. Awards were handed out to cadets for excellence in shooting, drilling and other military disciplines. There were also awards given for ATC leaders. Flying Officer Tony Fowler was awarded the Anderson Memorial Trophy for outstanding contribution to the squadron. In Alexandra, the South Today.
And now recapping tonight's top stories on the South Today. 4 airports have received new fire trucks, with Dunedin needing a $2 million upgrade to house the machine. Rex Spence has built a butchery in Milton, inspired by the past, with plans to create a heritage village with the community. And Canterbury's SPCA is struggling to rehome a large number of horses in its care as volunteers do their bit to help out. And now a look at what's happening in tomorrow's ODT, and we welcome the Associate Editor, Jo Simpson. Hello, Jo.
Hi.
What can we expect in your paper tomorrow?
The preferred runway alignment and flight paths of Terrace Airport could be confirmed next year.
Okay. Yep.
The return of international students could help to lift the University of Otago's tuition-related income by $20 million next year.
Wow, that seems like a lot.
It does. Cliff Abraham nearly had his mind blown when he was awarded the Marsden Level for his lifetime service to science.
Congrats.
And with the holidays coming up, we've got the NIWA predicting a very mixed bag of weather.
Oh gosh, okay, we look forward to reading more in tomorrow's paper. Thank you, Jo.
Thank you.
And time now for a look at tomorrow's weather.
The South Today weather, proudly brought to you by MoleMap, the skin cancer detection specialists.
Looking at the situation, a few more days of cool southwesterlies lie ahead before clearing at the weekend. Heading to the top of the South Island, well, fine with southwesterlies and 19 degrees in Nelson tomorrow. Showery in Greymouth with moderate winds and a high of 16, while Christchurch is cloudy with nor'easterlies and 17 after lunch. Travelling to South Canterbury and North Otago. An overcast Thursday ahead as we come down the east coast with 17 in Ashburton and Timaru, with fresh southwest winds and cloud increasing with 16 down in Oamaru. Heading westwards to the Central Lakes. Mostly fine tomorrow with southwesterlies through these parts. Wanaka and Queenstown can expect highs of 17, while Alexandra just sneaks ahead with 18. Heading further south, fresh westerlies with the chance of showers tomorrow, all sitting in the mid-teens temperature-wise, with 14 in Balclutha and Gore and 15 down in the Catlins. And down to the deep south, cloudy with a few showers tonight in Invercargill, dropping to 7. Mostly cloudy again tomorrow with gusty westerlies and late rain, the high 13. And Friday's looking cold and cloudy with frequent showers and strong southwesterlies and up to 12 degrees. And finally, heading to Dunedin. Breezy southwesterlies tonight and down to 10 degrees. Then a sunny morning first up tomorrow before the southwesterlies pick up and light showers pass through the afternoon, heading for a high of 16. And then Friday looks cloudy and cool with rain turning to showers, and another day of southwesterlies with a high of 13 degrees. And that's the news this Wednesday. For the latest news and videos from the southern region, head online to odt.co.nz. And you can follow Channel 39 on YouTube to catch our news bulletins on demand. We'll see you again tomorrow. Ka kite a pōpō.
Public interest journalism funded through New Zealand On Air.